Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time now for the final round of the Valero Texas Open from TPC San Antonio. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, these TPC series of courses are spectacular in their own right. Some really stern tests, but probably none harder than TPC San Antonio.
It is, and the thing that makes it probably tougher than anything is that the golf course is probably designed to play firm and fast, because that's what it does most of the year. Overseeded rough, overseeded fairways, the golf ball slows down, and then you get some unkind winds throughout the day, especially when it blows out of the north. It gets a little bit cold. Golf ball goes nowhere. So this golf course turns into about $8,000 of just joyous pain. It's just, it's angry. There's very few shots out there that you feel super comfortable on. You know, even the drivable 17th hole where you think, finally, I've got a hole I can take advantage of, there's danger lurking everywhere. So it's just a golf course. You have to keep the ball in play off the tee no matter what. You get off the fairways, you're making double digits, making a 16 like a player did years and years ago. It's a hard golf course, and usually with tough conditions.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Now let's get out to the news of the day, and apparently our featured player has sparked a rivalry with their playing partner Tom Kim this week. Henny, surely that can't be right.
Luke, I am shaking my head, and this featured player should be shaking in their boots going up against Tom Kim. He's so talented. Why would you do that?
Well, there seems to be an exciting duel brewing here against Tom Kim. Let's see if our featured player has what it takes. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, the main thing is, he's out of the bunker, but is now faced with a massive putt. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
This is to save par. Okay, good start. Now watch this one. Watch it.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Not the way you want to start this round with a bogey.
Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Is this one heading into the sand? Yeah. They caught the bunker, Henny. Is that lay okay?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
This is his 4th shot. And he needs this to save par. currently at +1 for the tournament. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And with that now, back to level par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
Oh, pretty straight at the start of this one, and then it'll move to the left at the end.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. The fifth is one of the shorter par 4s on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
This looks very handy. Lining up the birdie putt here. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
That dog will hunt.
From around 120 yards here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. That is a golf shot dialed in right to the number.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Currently a couple under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. And he's down there. You got a read?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one. Good effort from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. On the tee now, the par 5 8th hole.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
This is his second shot. Well, that's a handy shot.
This one might just go in the hole.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
He's got this to move into a tie with Tom Kim.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The closing hole on this front nine at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Well, this should find the short grass. Going with the 5-iron here. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
You can cut the tension down here with a knife, guys. He's got this to go in front of Tom Kim.
That is hunting for the hole. And down she goes, the long-range bomb. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
Now, 4 under par.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Should find the green. Oh, that's a great approach shot. An opportunity for a birdie here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Now 7 shots behind after that. We'll reach this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by two of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Club up. I like this play.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. 15 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Looks like this one's going left to right.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. 13's a long par 3 measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short, and those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Well, that looked like a confident stroke. No! So close. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
The start of this one out on a pretty good line. So close. A birdie putt awaits. And that's 8 birdies today. All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
This shot is about 140 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. And this now to move inside the top 20. It's pretty handy here. Great speed. And he's made it. What a putt. Sitting at -8 for the tournament. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Oh, very nice indeed.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Okay, let's head to the next. He's currently sharing 10th place on the leaderboard.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
Needs to make a move soon.
That was nearly in the nasty stuff. Now it's on the fairway, sitting pretty.
Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, looking good right now, making some significant moves out there at the moment.
How close was that to going down? And now this, to move into a tie for third place. And he finds himself in a tie for third.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in two, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
And this to shoot 61. Well, he's played well, but he's done all he can do out there today, ending the round in second place. One shot off the lead. Now he'll have to just wait and hope the leader finds a few bogeys out there coming down the stretch. Oh, Rich, that was a shame. We thought we might see back-to-back wins here from this player. Gave it a great run, though.
Look, it's unfortunate, but these things happen. You put yourself in contention for the second week in a row, a victory last week, not getting it this week, collapsing down the stretch. But to put himself in position to win again, I thought that was a fantastic effort by the player.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 1 of the Legends Championship is about to begin. Andrew Catalan here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We've got a great day on tap. These players are excited to try and go low and race up that leaderboard. It's all coming up next here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. As we turn our attention to our featured player this week, it's impossible to ignore the rivalry happening with Will Zalatoris. Isn't that right, Henny?
It is correct, Andrew. And it's a surprising head-scratching player to want to go up against and start a rivalry with. Will Zalatoris loves nothing more than a major. He rises to the big occasions. And this, with how the rivalry's been, is a huge occasion.
Thank you, Henny. Should be fun to watch how our featured player fares against Willie Z. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. All right, let's see if all that practice on the putting green pays off here.
Oh, you know you want to.
He makes the putt and putting some extra pressure on his rival. The second at Lone Grove.
Sweeping dogleg from right to left. Downhill with your second shot to a green that has a massive false front on the right-hand side. Do not come up short. Long and left is the best bailout area.
Not a bad result right there. The club choice is a 6-iron. This is one you don't practice very often. This putt's looking good. Getting better. And it drops in. And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event. There is water here at the par 3 third.
Downhill par 3 with water front and left. Do not be shy.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. This putt is from 10 feet.
A really good look at birdie.
Okay, moving on to the next hole.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Opportunity awaits at the par 5 fourth hole.
Tee shot up the hill, dogleg slightly from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a green that's wide open, but your short game is going to be tested should you miss this green.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Uh-oh, that bunker is in play now. Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker. An opportunity to get to 4 under par. John, your greenside, what do you see in this putt?
I think this putt is moving just a little bit to the left.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and he is currently in a tie for 8th.
And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Not a long par 4 here. The fairway cambers from left to right pretty steeply. Also chases away from you. Second shot slightly back up the hill. 3 bunkers behind it. Do not come up short of it, or CJ's Creek will be found.
Well played. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
This player is putting for fun.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here at Lone Grove Golf Course, the 6th hole is a par 4 measuring a decent 465 yards, Rich, all the way back there at the tips.
No bunkers on this tee shot. Plenty of room to hit it both right and left, but if you miss it wide one direction or another, you're going to find all kinds of troubles with those tall trees. Just that one bunker that fronts the left-hand side of the green here. Again, though, a lot of runoff areas around this green makes that second shot so much more difficult to get it close.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Well done. Take the birdie.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
The 7th at Lone Grove is a par 3.
Long par 3 down the hill, bunkers back and front, but leave your tee shot just out to the left as your ball will filter in to the center of the green.
Wow, what a swing right there. Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green. This putt would mean we have a tie for 3rd place. While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 3rd. Let's go over to 8, a par 4.
Slight dog leg from right to left. Pretty simple driving area, but that second shot is to a green perched above the player with a large runoff on the right-hand side.
That's a good one to build momentum on. 7 under for the tournament. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club.
This one is looking green.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in 2nd.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 9th hole is a chance to be aggressive.
Avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side off the tee, and players are faced with a second shot back up the hill to a green that's protected by 3 bunkers. Still a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
This is the 3rd, and just 1 shot back. That's a really nice play. This putt from 3 feet away.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Let's take a look at the opening hole of the second 9 at Lone Grove.
Dog leg from right to left. Tee shot wants to hug the left trees as best possible. No bunkers to be found. However, this green is nasty. Movement everywhere.
Wow, he's going to like that one. This is a 7-iron on the way. Bite, bite. Looking to get up and down from here. Let's see if this one turns left. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage.
On the tee of the par 3 11th.
Long par 3, back up the hill. Green runs from left to right and away from you. The miss is out to the right, a chip and a putt. Pretty simple.
That was special. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 12th hole here at Lone Grove Golf Club, 543 yards, par 5.
Again, no bunkers off the tee shot here, Luke, though, but anything missing out to the right or even far left, you're just going to have all kinds of problems. Second shot down the hill to a green that's surrounded by water in the front, bunkers both left and right. I love this golf course. I love the beauty of it, but I got to say, it is a really difficult course.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. The elevated shot in golf. It's thrilling to see the ball sail against the backdrop. Maybe going for the green, are we? That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. And this putt to move into first place. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And with that, he'll move into top spot on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
The dog leg from right to left. Big hitters are going to try and cut as much off of CJ's Creek as possible, leaving themselves with a very short wedge shot to a pretty inviting green, it must be said.
Good shot there, Beamer. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt coming up is for birdie. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. The 14th is a par 5.
Only the longest are going to reach this green in 2. Those who lay up, though, accuracy with their wedges is going to be of the utmost importance to get it close and make their birdie. Pretty good shot there.
That's a high caliber shot. And here we are with the third shot. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one should go up the hill and to the right.
Oh, what a putt.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage.
4 holes to go at Lone Grove. Here's the 15th.
Long downhill par 4, fairway cameras from right to left. Green chases away from you towards that water. Be mindful of your second shot and not go long.
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. This is a 7-iron on the way. And now a putt to get to an amazing 15 under par. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
That's a good-looking stroke right there. Getting better and better. Yes, it goes. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. The final par 3 at Lone Grove is the 16th.
I love this hole. Short par 3 with lots of movement, lots of danger, though, should you miss this green. Beautiful par 3.
That really sounded pure. On the green, that's always mission number 1. 14 feet to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 4 shots. 2 holes to go. The 17th is a par 4.
This brings all the excitement you could ever want in a major championship. A drivable par 4, massive green. You can find the green, but birdie is not guaranteed. Do you lay it up or do you go for it?
That was really well played. We've got 15 feet to the cup. I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. That one drops. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. The finishing hole at Lone Grove is a par 4.
Tons of room off the tee out to the right-hand side. However, for the shortest second shot, hug the trees down the left. From there, an uphill shot to a green that slopes severely from back to front.
Let's go down to Henny.
He's looking at an elevated green, definitely up the hill.
Okay, that's going to play. Setting up here with a long putt. Henny, how tricky is this one?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Here comes the putt and starting off good. Oh, I like the looks of this. And it goes in. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time now for the final round of the Legends Championship. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Yeah, Brooks, you're just one stroke back in going to this final round. It's going to be fun to watch, but Brooke, I think, might be just too tough for this player.
Let's get down to the first hole. These are the moments that define a tournament, trying to close the door at the end. Oh, flex on that drive. Second shot here at 1.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
All right, we can work with that. Henny is greenside.
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
That putt goes in, and what a start for our featured player, adding to the lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot downhill. Don't be short, or that false front will get you.
This is full send.
We've got about 180 left to the hole.
Probably taking one less club here with the green sitting well below him.
What an aggressive play. The yardage was dialed in on that shot. Pin high and looking at the hole. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Medium length par 3 down the hill. Green chases from left to right and front to back.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
That's a pretty good shot right there. 8 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's check out the par 5 fourth.
Back uphill for your tee shot, but down the hill ever so slightly for your second shot. Plenty of room around this green, but in order to make birdie and or eagle, your short game must be spot on.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This one's breaking left to right.
Oh, I thought that was going down. An opportunity to make birdie. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
Let's go to hole number 5. It's a par 4.
Signature hole here at Lone Grove. Fairway cambers from left to right and chases away from you. Second shot back up the hill over CJ's Creek. Don't come up short with your second, or your ball will find that creek.
Nicely done. Standing over his second shot.
Yeah, this one, it's a veering off a little bit to the right.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. It's just about 3 feet away. Sitting at an incredible 21 under for the event. The 6th is a par 4.
Probably the most challenging tee shot on this course. CJ's Creek down the entire left-hand side. Second shot, should it find the fairway? Pretty straightforward, as this green complex is devoid of any hazards.
Nicely done.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. This would be a great up and down. Lovely touch. Well played.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th.
Long par 3 down the hill, but plenty of room to land your tee shot out to the left and have it camber onto the green.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Henny, what more can you tell us?
I'd say this is about a 38-footer.
So close. This is a 6-footer.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. And now teeing off on a par 4.
A lot of contour on this tee shot, makes the fairway a little bit smaller than it actually is. Second shot slightly back uphill to a green that has a massive fall off to the right hand side.
This looks like a 190-yard shot.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome. This one is all over it.
Boom! What a shot there! A hole out.
What a display from long range. Can you believe it?
Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. Teeing off here at the 9th.
Short par 5, missed the bunkers on the left. Second shot straight back up the hill. Green protected by 3 bunkers, but birdie is easily attainable.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
This is a 225-yard shot.
Going with 5 wood. A very long putt coming up. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Oh, this is going hard left.
Too much power on that stroke. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Wow, I thought that was going in. Okay, moving on to the next. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader. Now to the 10th hole, it's a par 4.
Little dog leg from right to left, skirt the trees down the left-hand side. Short second shot to a green that has undulations everywhere.
Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. All right, the putter can come out now. How about 18 feet to the hole? He's looking for this to break left. Here's one to walk away with a par. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Hole number 11 is a par 3.
Long par 3 at that, bunkers front and left with a runoff area on the right-hand side. That's the place you want to miss it. That's the place you can get it up and down from.
Great rhythm on that swing. Opting for the 6 iron. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Oh, that's a nice looking roll. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently 23 under par for the event. Incredible play. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Dog leg from right to left. Generous landing area, but from middle of fairway, you must decide, do I take this second shot on, or do I play smart and lay it up?
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Green sitting below him here, Luke. So got to be careful of that spin.
Opting for the 5-iron. That is a touch of class. Putting for eagle here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
What a putt that was. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 13th hole is a par 4.
The big hitters are going to take it left and try and cut off as much of that creek as at all possible, leaving themselves with a short and inviting second shot.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. He's setting up for his second shot. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. 14-footer.
This is for birdie.
This one's online. And that putt will drop. And he'll extend his lead. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
Only the longest in the game are able to get it home in 2. You must find the fairway. Those that go for it, though, must be strategic in where they lay up, as this green has got a lot of movement to it and tough to get a chip shot close.
Well played, mate. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Long par 4, back down the hill. Fairway tilts from right to left. Second shot to a green that chases away from you. But be mindful, that water in the back comes into play should any shots chase away from you.
This shot from approximately 180 yards.
Went straight down.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
My favorite par 3 on this course by a long shot. Not long in length, fraught with danger with all the bunkers. However, birdies can be had if you find this tiny target.
Wow, what a swing. This is a 9-iron on the way. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. Oh, the par putt. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is ahead by 8. Here's the second on 17. Staring down a very long putt here. That was close. 3 feet to the cup. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done. Wow, that was launched. Here's the second at 18. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
All the hard work throughout all the years, and now a putt to be a major champion. John, give us a read on this putt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
Oh, this looks good early. A good line here, tracking. The putt drops, and our featured player, a major champion, the winner of the Legends Championship.
A life-changing win for sure.
It's going to be hard to wipe the smile off the face of our featured player, not only coming out on top with the trophy, but Henny defeating their rival in the process.
Andrew, we doubted this player, but no more. They have proven today that they can talk the talk and walk the walk.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.